Hey guys, I'm back. My spiritual ears stay. So guys, I saw it for myself. Little by little, the Lord is revealing cruel and inhumane treatment, behavior from one race to another race. And I just did a video about 6 or 7 minutes long, and I uploaded that video. It should be almost uploaded, but I just want to share with you guys. It's not almost uploaded, but it will be surely. And that's why I wanted to come and do this real quick and show you guys what you can look forward to in the video. I was just astounded. I was just, it brought tears to my eyes. Let me just say that. Okay, so basically it is about 12 minutes to go, right? But again, I want you guys to just take a good look at the back of this $20 bill. And you probably saw it already before, but can you see anything with the naked eye? You know, everything is so pixelated and granulated, and the way they use that printing press to print this money, they can definitely do what they want to do with it, right? And one thing I noticed on All American Money is basically in God we trust. They trust God so much when it comes to this money, but not when it comes to God and God's people. Such as we're going to witness on the back of this $20 bill, between two columns, between two windows, there is some wall art going on, some human wall art going on, okay? And this was just sent to me in my Facebook Messenger about 20 minutes ago, and I'm going to share it with you. But again, I have a video coming up of my own where I just wanted to show my raw emotions and talk about this kind of cruel and inhumane behavior that has to stop. And the minute Black people start seeing with our own eyes, hearing and coming up with ways to speak the truth or receive the truth or see the truth, this other race, white people, always have a problem with it. So I don't know why that's so, because, and I kind of do. Part of the problem is this behavior. Check the Black brutality, the punishment and the crimes against Black people in this world, and see whose hands it comes at. The hands of these forefathers, right? The founding fathers. The ones who live in a White House, putting that intimidation out there that Black people could never live in a White House when it used to be called the presidential house, right? I want you to take a good look at this $20 bill here and tell me if you see anything between the two columns and the two windows. We're not talking about over here. We're not talking about over here. We are talking about smack dead in the middle. Can you see anything with the naked eye? All right, let me try to share my screen. I am not going to keep you long, but I had to get a video out of it this way as well. No. We're not copying. We're sharing my screen. All right. So bear with me, guys. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, but in the meantime, I just want to tell you guys that pretty much Black people built up the White House, but the fear and intimidation that white people have of Black people ruling in this world, they changed it from presidential palace, which feels pretty good to live in a palace, right, to the White House, causing Black men anxiety and fear that they could never run to be president. It's like, this is only a whites club only, you know what I'm saying? And it's some demonic stuff going on in the White House as we speak, with Pizzagate, Chickengate, Hot Doggate, Deep State Gate, is President Trump doing right by black people or not Gate. So when I saw this wall art, this human wall art hanging at the White House, and I know you noticed it's not on the inside of the White House, right? This human wall art is on the outside of the White House. And I'm about to show you guys now. Let me make sure exactly what I saw. And again, in the video probably coming probably before this, because I showed you my raw emotions, it was just like, I can't believe this. And now I'm going to show you proof here, so it's going to be on my channel twice, all right? And I know you guys don't care that there's a nigger hanging at the White House being lynched between two pillars and two windows, sitting in a white, red, and blue bucket. I know you don't care. Well, I don't know if it's white, red, and blue, but I know the bucket is kind of like white, and there might be some red and blue in there representing this America. And I was telling you in that last video, the only thing that's separating America from Africa is the two letters me in America and the F that should be there, because we are the Africans living in America today, okay? We're not African Americans. We're just Africans. They're trying to force us to be Americans. And the only thing that's separating us from Africa in America is the me in America. America. Africa. Are you guys paying attention to me? I told you, I'm just the messenger. Just the messenger. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys, hopefully, this right here, and you can see it. Can you see what I see, guys? It's going to play again if you don't. And again, you can always go back and watch the video, either going to be before this because it was uploaded before I streamed, or it's going to be right after this. Do you witness? Do you see here? Let me see if I can make it bigger. Do you see what I see? I'm going to get myself out of here. This is on the back of a $20 bill. And they're saying, God, we trust. I'm going to see if I can make it any bigger. I don't see where I can make the message any bigger. But do you see that white bucket with two cords and one coming down from the top of the building? This is some freaking human wall art right here, y'all, that we've been overlooking in this country. We are so consumed with other bullshit that we can't see how cruel and humane these people have been to us. What is it going to take for us to just wake up and say, you know what? Enough is a fucking enough. The signs are right in our face. We're too afraid to question these other races, question politicians, question the governments, use our platform to just talk out against the governments, especially the White House. Look at this. Go get a $20 bill right now. Anybody in my chat, turn it over on the back side of it. And this is what you're going to see between the two columns, the two pillars, and the two windows. We have what's look like a bucket suspended in the air, right? And on that bucket, you see the black head with a noose around his damn neck. And you see the noose coming down from the top of the building. You see it. But yet you black people aren't going to do shit about it, are you? Should this money be burned? Hell, like they burned us at the cross and the stakes and everywhere else. Should we try to get away from using this money? I mean, I know we need money. Can you get them to reprint some money without this shit on there? You got all this freaking power in the world and all this pull. But yet you can't get these people to do this kind of stuff. See, I don't have the reach yet. I've been shadow banned. I've been 8-ball, blackballed, and everything else on social media. They just don't like me, one, because I don't go along to get along just to belong. I don't choose sides, and I'm not an ass kisser. To have a platform, I'm going to stand in my truth, unlike Nick Cannon did. Nick, I was rallying for you. And instead of me coming on here yesterday doing a video, if you don't stand with Nick Cannon, you fall for anything. I still feel that way. Now my video is going to be, damn, Nick. How the hell you backpedal and pussy pop on this situation when we have an opportunity to come forward collectively? And I did a video supporting you. Like, yeah, you call white people savages, but the real reason you got oppressed and fired is because you said we're the Hebrew Israelites. If enough of us begin to say we're the Hebrew Israelites, you're going to see World War 4, 5, and 6 in this bitch. But as long as you people with platforms, black and or white, that support real Black matters and issues, and I ain't talking about this Black Lives Matter movement bullshit that's being superseded with all lives matter. Get the fuck out of here. All lives don't matter, or they wouldn't have a fucking black man hanging on the fucking side of the White House for fucking human war art. All lives don't matter. I bet you after the last stone was laid on this goddamn White House by the people of God, by the black people of this country, the last brick and mortar stone laid, they said, all right, we got a surprise for you, brother. We gonna lynch your ass on the side of this building. And they're always doing sick shit like this to signify that they have power and control and have dominated us. Same thing they did with Christ. We're going to kill you on the cross, and then we're going to walk around with your ass and your image on this cross to signify that we killed you. What are you people seeing? Why do you see this and let it go untouched? Everything I seen on my channel that was injustice with my naked eye and with the help of my goddamn camera, because when I did it, I had to zoom in on that bitch. Y'all gonna see the video and my emotions, my natural reaction to this being DM'd to me. I'm like, wow, this is human wall art right here. This is a depiction of one of our ancestors, because thank God for black people, we got many. We got many, 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 many. But look at here, people. Look at there. Look at this shit. You got to be kidding me, people. You don't see 1,000 people in my chat to see a damn nigga hanging on the side of the White House like he's been lynched. And that's their go-to thing to dominate black people and get us to surrender. Nobody want to hang from a fucking tree. Especially not like Christ, because the book of Acts said they slew him and hung him from a tree. And every man that hang on a tree is cursed. Who the fuck is cursed? Only the demonic ass people out here doing this wicked shit. I know you see the noose coming from the side of the White House. I know you see that bucket holding a man up in there. And I know you see the representation of lynching at the White House. You motherfuckers can stay ignorant all you fucking want. As for me and my household, we shall serve the Lord, and this is not of God. You can sit there and pretend pretend to be Christian and all that bullshit you want to. But at the end of the day, it don't matter what your fucking faith is. It matters what your race and your color is to these people. You could be a Muslim. You could be a Nation of Islam. You could be a Moors. You could be a Christian. But if you say you the motherfuckers Hebrew Israelites from Israel that they brought over here to fucking lynch, they got a problem with you. They got a problem with me. I can't even get fucking housing. They want my social security number. They want my credit score. They want my driver's license. And bitch, I'm like, you don't even give off to me that you're going to be that kind of landlord that you should have all this information about me. One, how I know your shit ain't in foreclosure, or you don't pay your bills, or you ain't on drugs fucking up your money when I pay you every month on time. Who the fuck is this other race that demands so much information from us when they got us fucking hanging at the side of the White House like fucking wall art, like a lynching mural or some shit? That ain't New York City, where you see all them pretty murals and paintings going on the sides of the walls and shit. This is human life. They fucking got hanging wide and stretched high on the side of the White House. That's why they took God out the schools and the public sectors, so they could get away with this shit. If y'all don't see this for what it is, man, I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all, black people are the most ignorant, weakest, punk-ass people I know right now. Because Nick Cannon, you should have never dumbed down. You had a lot of black people standing up with you. I don't believe for the fact that we're Hebrew Israelites and that's what you said, but because you got fired. You had a lot of people backing you because you got fired. And until we get people to back us because we are the Israelites that they want to keep lynching the fuck around here, our community ain't never gonna wake up from this shit. Who gave these people, what God gave these people the right to lynch fucking people? Even though they try to put it on this Jesus guy as well and say every man that hang on a tree is cursed. But Jesus ain't never hang on no goddamn tree or cross. It was Yeshua the Messiah. So they tell you if he's cursed by hanging on a tree, your ass is cursed too, hanging on the side of the goddamn White House. Their symbolization of how they feel about your black life. And I told you, Black Lives Matter don't matter to them. It's the goddamn black labor that got these bitches rich. Walking around here being supreme in your face off of your labor. Not your life. This is what they think of your fucking life right here, right here, right here. They don't give a damn about you. Hell, part of me, God's saying, why the fuck do you care? You shouldn't give a fuck about people who don't give a fuck about themselves. Remember, God take care of those who take care of themselves. Black people, you ain't taking care of yourself out here. It's all about hair. It's all about makeup. It's all about pretty. It's all about a click and a fucking view while they hang your ass out on the side of the White House as a human goddamn wall decor. Fucking lynching is their go-to thing. Y'all see that with your own eyes. I expect you to comment on this video and the one to come before this or after this, depending on when it uploads. Y'all need to get your head out these people's asses and stop letting them play you like sheep and cattle out here, like a damn fool. Regain your place with God and you'll regain your place in this goddamn world. Just how they admired you in the beginning and wanted to befriend you and come learn everything of you. mastered you, decoded you. You're afraid to do the same thing back to them. Nick and Charlemagne the God telling you these people are savages. Oh, you ain't gonna get fired for being a savage or calling white people savage. No. I may have called one of my bosses a savage to his face before. The fucking savage. Letting another nigger, black man, 34 years old, shout out to you, Ali, throw fucking lettuce on me. That's fucking savage, yo. And these motherfuckers were the boss was white and Ali was black. Fuck you throwing lettuce on me for? Bitch, let me tell you something, yo. The restraint and the constraint that we have to put on ourselves just to be fucking human, yo. Just not to knock somebody the fuck out for the way they treat us in this world, black or white, is wrong. Somebody throw lettuce on you, you should be able to beat their ass with a box of fucking lettuce. Oh, but we can't promote violence. But they could be violent to us to the point where they got their sick shit hanging on the side of the fucking White House. Anybody in Washington, D.C., go to that black gate. You can only get so far. And zoom in on the side of the fucking White House. And see if you could see this with your own natural fucking eye. If it's on this $20 bill, I bet you it's on that damn White House. And you want somebody to vote for this shit? You want somebody to elect somebody for fucking office and this is the way they feel about you? This is not godly. But y'all don't give a damn, black people. I fought you. I don't fought the white race. They were created and designed to do what the fuck they do, and that's abuse you. But you were created for so much more. And you don't want to live up to who God created you to be, which are the kings and queens and holy nations and royal priesthood and peculiar people. It's like you want to be somebody's slave. You want to be told what the fuck to do. You want to be called uncivil and unruly people. Slaves. Paid slaves now as of June 19th, 1865. These people are wicked, yo. And I will not back down on any given goddamn day to speak the same shit I've been speaking since the Lord woke me up to it. See, the Bible talks about how cares and riches come along and take the word of God out of you. We witnessed that with Nick Cannon. He worried about Viacom. Bitch, you've been in the industry so goddamn long, you should have your own fucking Viacom. But Nick, you hit the nail right on the fucking head to seal their coffin closed as we being the Hebrew Israelites. Now people are confused again and they're not going to believe it. They're not going to trust it. I don't have the following you have. But I agreed with everything you said. And sometimes you black people just will get on Professor Griff's show or the Breakfast Club and just talk a good one, but you ain't got no word to back it the fuck up. I got all the word in the world to back this shit up. And like I was telling my daughter, it's not about hating white people because I really would have to hate my mother. Now there's some dislike there because we didn't get along throughout the years. I mean, I love my mother, but it's like she favored her kids and got some issues with her. But as far as her race and her mother being white and her grandmother being white, I can't hate them women. They haven't perpetuated the ongoing overall white brutality against black people. Hell, my grandmother actually loved my grandfather. Loved the shit out of James Beverly. And wanted to be down with us. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, honey, y'all gotta get your heads out of these people pink asses and stop letting them shit on you as a race. Stop being so needy to take from them and eat their delicacies and be on their platforms. Yeah, YouTube is one of their platforms too, but it's the only voice I have right now, or the only means of streaming. And if they want to cut this shit down, I'll do like my ancestors and go stand in the marketplace some goddamn where butt naked to get the message out. Maybe that's what we need to do anyway. Get off their fucking social media so that shit could collapse. But some of you black people are addicted to this shit. You need to not go to work for one goddamn day and see their bank accounts close. See they shit dry the fuck up. See them not be able to pay a bill or send their kids to fucking college one day. See them go to the fucking welfare office. You black people aren't as powerful as you think you are right now. You talk a good talk. And yeah, you might could fight and beat somebody's ass, but you cannot beat these crackers at their own fucking game. And that was to come in and woo you, make you feel good, get your trust, and then start learning from you only to flip it on you once they put you in slavery for so many years and tell you, oh, we taught you how to talk. Yeah, motherfucker, you taught me how to talk this watered down English because before that, I spoke some Hebrew. I spoke some Aramaic. I spoke some whatever the fuck they was speaking over there at that time. It damn sure wasn't J's. It was Y's and I's over there, baby. Yeah, you want to come along and tell somebody you taught somebody. No, you taught me how to be a fucking savage just like you. Because there's something about these Hebrew Israelites in this world. They want you long gone. Long gone. To the point, let me see if I can find this post right now. Because there's a fight going on over on Facebook. All Lives Matter is trying to take over even the corrupt movement of Black Lives Matter. Go figure. White people, sit the fuck down and let black people matter for once in your goddamn life. And shut the fuck up. Some of you black people with this all lives matter. Yes, we know all lives matter to fucking God. But if that's the case, why is any God letting these motherfuckers do what they do? What if they told you it was a God and ain't no God and the God is in you and you supposed to be working that power in you to be supreme and equal in this world? But they got you hoping in a God. Now, I know there's a God, but I'm just saying, what if they used it on you and flipped it on you? Got you hoping in the white Jesus to come back to save you, knowing that's not true. That shit ain't true. Any God I know would have came and sat these savages down. But better yet, God gave you power to get wealth. Why you want to be poor in this world while another race soars into their many mansions and rooms here on the earth? Why you got to die and go to heaven before you get a mansion? That's stupid to me. That's stupid as hell to me. And that's what they was joking with me yesterday, saying that's why you ain't got no housing. Like, I'm looking everywhere, doing everything these people is asking me to do, and the only thing keep coming back to me is they checking my social media, seeing I don't care for white Jesus, don't care for the white race, abusing black people. No, we are the Hebrew Israelites, and these Jews out here don't like it. These people out here don't like it. But then I remember God said foxes have holes. Birds have nests. But the Son of Man have nowhere to lay his head. Do y'all see what's going on this dollar bill? It's a $20 bill to be exact. This is the American $20 bill, yes. The American $20 bill has what appears to be a human being in a lynching form of a black descent hanging as wall art. Y'all let me know what you think about this. I'm not going to let up. I'm not going to take my foot off. I can't. Let me see what this says. The propagandist's purpose is to make one set of people forget that certain other sets of people are human. This has been the motive of white people or European, Caucasian, Anglo-Saxon people, Persian, Asia, Russia, Greece, all these other people against the 12 tribes. And this is wrong. And my friend says here, this is deep and happening now. And some people will have to take a seat to think about this. And some won't comprehend this until much later. Like a lot with our race. We don't get a lot of this stuff. I never knew this about the $20 bill. It was just sent to me today. But see, I like stuff like this being sent to me. You try to send me porn, you try to send me all this other bullshit, you're going to get cussed the fuck out and deleted from my life. There's enough negativity going on with the way white people treat black people and with the way black people are now treating black people. It was another post that I read earlier. White people kill white people, but you don't see them perpetuate white on white crime. But when black people kill black people, oh, it's black on black crime. But yet everything with black people is amped up and magnified around this bitch. But when white people do it, it's just like, oh, well, it's done. Forget about it and move on. Propagandists, the purpose of them and the people of this world who propagate all this bullshit, their purpose is to make one set of people, that would be white people, or that would be us black people, forget that certain other sets of people are human. Psalms 83 says they conspired against you as a nation to make you forget who you are as a people, especially God's people, especially the 12 tribes of Israel, especially the Hebrew Israelites. They don't want you to remember this. So they'll beat you into submission and death to make you forget it. If God chose these people over the world, why the fuck are they so cruel? Why do they have to kill people to reign? To run Hollywood, to run the government, to run the said religion. Because ain't no goddamn religion. God don't have no religion. And to reign as kings and queens in this world. Why do they have to kill another race? Or diminish us as a people? For them to be this white supremacy going on. It ain't white supremacy. It's a bunch of fucking people who felt the need to kill other people so they could be entitled to this fucking world. But you remember, God says if you're friends with the world, you're an enemy of God. These people are the enemy of God. They love the world too much. And the rich is in it. They don't love God, y'all. forgot it all. All right, let me go back and see if I can get this other post for y'all. Oh, here goes something somebody said. If y'all wore a mask like you wear your bonnet or head wrap or do-rags every damn where you go, we could slow the curve down on this COVID-19. I'm just saying, I'm going through checking out other people's posts. All right, here we go. Here we go. All Lives Matter, read and comprehend. Over on Facebook, there's an All Lives Matter versus Black Lives Matter fight going on. And this says Black Lives Matter is not an anti-white movement. It is an anti-racism movement. If you feel attacked by it, you are the problem. Do you guys agree with this and or not? Obviously, you don't agree with none of the fuck I say because you guys don't show up for what I say. Thank you for watching the replay. Or again, YouTube is not letting my stream go out to people, but you guys can see here. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen. But you guys can definitely see the hanging, the lynching on the side of a $20 bill at the White House. Let me know what you think about this crazy ass entire story, yo. And with that being said, don't forget to watch the other video of my initial reaction to this and how, again, the only thing that separates America from Africa and Africa from America is the me in Africa and the me in America and the. And with that being said, guys, shalom, God bless you. And have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Wait. Let me read this post right here. 85% of white people that are killed in America each year are murdered by other white people. Yet we never hear them term white on white crime. Black on black crime is termed. That's been coined specifically for black people to create feelings of self-hatred and disunity within our race. It's a tactic to divide and conquer. And I agree, people. I truly agree. White people kill white people. They don't magnify it to the point where they say, oh my God, white on white crime. A black person kills another black person. It's black on black crime. Crime is crime regardless of what race commits it, right? So why all of these adjectives? Black on black crime, black on black this, black on black that, white this, white that. When crime is crime, regardless of what race does it. And in the case of having a alleged black entity of a man hanging on the side of the White House is a crime. It's white crime against black people. When is that ever going to get dealt with and magnified? Not glorified, because it's been glorified for too damn long now. At least 430 years and counting. So we ain't talking about glorifying white on black crime. But when is it going to be magnified to the black people that this is what is actually being done? And they have a right to stop this shit. Or at least slow it down. So people, my spiritual ears stay. I hope you guys get it one day. And I hope you don't die or get overtaken by these demons so much you can't find your way out of this situation. Because individually, I'm good with it. And I know other people who've gotten it are good with it too. But the people who are still lost and who are still being dogged out by this white race or these other races because of your color or the people God called you to be of the Bible, I hope it's not too late for y'all. Because the Bible says, seek him while he can yet be found. There's going to be a time where God cannot be found. And if you haven't repented and turned from your wicked ways of letting white people abuse you in this world, you may not never make it to this alleged heaven to get your many rooms and mansions up there. It may be as simple as ashes to ashes, dust to dust. And that's as far as you may go. Because your soul is not prospering. The Bible says, beloved, I wish above all things you prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prosper. I know it's hard for your soul to prosper thousands of years of abuse and mistreatment by other races. But you got to put that to rest. You got to put that behind you. You got to pick up your cross and bear your cross as Christianity wants you to do, and learn how to use that cross and whoop the shit out these goddamn people the next time they try to hang your ass up on one. The next time they try to come in your community and say turn the other cheek when they be raping your children. Like this old nasty ass Christy Teigen is doing over there. All her nastiness is coming out. Child pedophilia and shit. Whoop they goddamn ass one good goddamn time. And I don't promote violence, but I know Christ went in the temple and turned over some damn tables and swung that damn whip. And he probably hit a few of them Pharisees and scribes. And I pray he come back and hit some of these pastors and leaders of the black community. Y'all need your ass whooped out here. Dumbing down to the devil. Backpedaling and pussy popping because you say something and then you're afraid you're going to lose your worldly wealth. When God said, I should supply all your needs according to his riches and glory, you rely on the supply of wealth from the enemy. And then when the enemy ready to take it back from your ass, you over there kissing his ass. How humble you gotta be, Nick? So humble you kiss the devil's ass, or you humble enough to lift God up and tell the devil, fuck you. I don't need your resources. I need my people to wake up and know they the Hebrew Israelites. I need my people to wake up and know you savages. Where that at, y'all? Until you get like that, the Lord is saying, you ain't never gonna get shit back. Well, Ashley, North Carolina or South Carolina is getting some reparations. But that's just Ashley, North Carolina. What about the rest of us? See, they never do anything equally across the boards for all black people. It's a little bit here, a little bit there, a little meal here, a little meal there, break you off a piece here, break you off a piece there. Nobody wants you to break us off no more of your fucking Kit Kat bars. We want the truth. We want you savages to admit the fucking truth. That you have on the side of the White House a hanging entity. Look at this, people. Just look at this. Look at this. Zoom in and what the hell do you see? Sick of this shit. And until you get sick of it, people, it ain't gonna matter to you. Once you get sick of it, this shit gonna matter to you. This shit gonna take precedence in your life. You gonna want to go out here and start a cause. Not a cause, but your own personal fight against this shit. Whether you got 1 following or 10 million following, you will speak the same thing every day consistently without wavering. And just to let you know, if I can't get housing because of it, I'll go lay with the foxes and I'll go lay with the birds before I lay with these motherfuckers who keep hurting my race and my people. You better believe that. And with that being said, I'm out of here. God bless you. And black people, you need to wake the fuck up. You got your own future in your hands, and you are scared to open up your hands. You got your hands closed. Closed mouths and hands don't get fed. You remember that. Open your hands up. Release what's in your heart. Speak the truth. And if all of us start speaking the truth, like Nick, I got behind your ass. I'm like, yeah, Nick is doing the shit. But Nick, I even said in that video, at the point you said that, you weren't worried about your fame and your fortune. A lot of black people in Hollywood know we the Hebrew Israelites. But because of their fame and fortune, they're not going to come out and say it. They're afraid of losing. Aren't you already fucking losing to the devil? So why does their fame and wealth matter so much to you? When, Nick, you just realize that they could take it away from you anytime they want to. When you say something they don't like. When you believe you are the real Hebrew Israelites. When you just want to be who God called you to be. These demons get mad and take what you got from you. That alone should teach you to stop freaking wanting what they got. Human Walhart are outside the White House. Guys, I can only do what I can do. Some of y'all need to start doing what you can do. Together, we need to start doing what we can do. And collectively, we'll see change. But you can't backtrack. You can't be an Indian giver to your community and give us hope. And then when they take from you, you take our hope back from us. I'm glad I'm not that kind of individual. And I have a mind and a spirit to think and know on my own. Shalom, everybody. Have a good night.